now I have my mic on, so that helps again. I keep forgetting every time I do frickin' For Honor. I need to... Gotta turn on my mic again. Anyway. 16 hours of playtime. Let's get to 24. Oh. Honestly, I just want to get through the story at this point. Because I don't know where they're going to go. I know they want me to fight, like, Nightmare and everything, but it's just like, eh. Like, there's so much going on here. What is... Look, there you are. We have a small errand for you. Please have a seat. Xeon greeted me with a wide smile as they opened the front door to the shop. He'd been expecting me for some reason. Have you heard of the Shinobi? They're sort of clandestine operatives from Japan. That land was divided into warring provinces for many years, and the Shinobi operate in the shadows. Well, there's a group using Shinobi techniques here in the Order to sow chaos in the Ming Empire. They formed a little cabal and have gotten into business of robbery. It's quite a mess to clean up, really. Authorities have demanded my assistance in that, but nobody wants to pit themselves against people who can fight like devils and have endless bags of tricks. That's when it struck upon a light of inspiration. You, Lilith! I know I can trust you, and you can handle yourself. I'll even add a little bonus for reward. Help me out, will you? Xeon pressed 4 bounty notices for the Band of Thieves, the Nekomata gang, into my hands and ushered me out of the shop. Thanks. Thanks for giving me the option. Honestly, I don't even have to go hunting for them. Maybe I just won't. Lan Wu. Zihan had another request for me, but this one was different. He wanted to convince Lan Wu, Lin Pei's guard, to join forces with the 5 rings. Low attacks are effective. Fuck. Alright. Oh, it's good to see you again. Rio beamed, waved at me over the table, sat down, he leaned forward. I want to talk to you about Lin Pei. I've worked with Kong Wang for a long time, so I'm aware of the troubles with the Jackal. He always thought he was a loner, no family or anything. But apparently his bodyguard is actually his beloved daughter. Her name is Lan Wu. She's an incredible fighter. She's always at Lin Pei's side, keeping him safe too. However, Ruan says Lan Wu may not be his real daughter at all. Asked about the possibility of Lin Pei having a child in secret after Ruan retired, the old man took out a few folded documents. Naturally, I investigated the matter. This is what came up. Papers detailed Lin Pei's life, but the final page was different. It was an account of a family attacked by bandits while traveling over a decade ago. Parents were slain and their valuables were stolen, but the daughter went missing. It's possible the girl was Lan Wu. She would have been just a child at the time, so it's hard to know if she remembered her parents, but she's not Lin Pei's daughter. If she's not Lin Pei's daughter, she may work with us. What do you think, Lilith? After hearing the suggestion to convince Lan Wu to forge a pact between the two gangs, Zihan nodded in agreement. A fine plan. Needless conflict does no one any good. I doubt Lin Pei will accept the proposal like that after all these years of bad blood. Don't worry, I have a plan. In any case, we need to separate Lan Wu from Lin Pei in order to talk to her, but they'd recognize Ruan and me in a heartbeat. That's where you come in. Beat them with your stick. I agreed, but it was a risky task to undertake. I attacked Lin Pei just as he left the safety of the city. A sharp-eyed young woman was at his side, as Zion said there would be. Who in blazes are you? If you dare attack my father in front of me, you will not get away. I exchanged blows with Lan Wu while slowly maneuvering her away from Lin Pei. After I put some distance between us and him, the woman shifted her stance and narrowed her eyes at me. You're luring me away from my father, are you? What is it you're after? Tell me now. You see, I have this stick, and I want to hit you over the head with it. I know, it sounds like a horrible thing, but it must be done. Honestly, I am hoping for a certain weapon set to come my way. I may not get it just because I'm locked in right now, but I really want it to come my way.
Battle 1. Fight!
That was it? You really beat me. Kill me quickly. Kill you? I would never do something so wasteful. You're such a beautiful blossom. You're Zihan? Oh, you do me an honor of remembering me. How wonderful. So, would you be my wife? Huh? Play games with me and I will make you suffer. Please think for a moment. If we were wed, the conflict between our organizations could no longer continue. And then we, as well as the people of our cities, could breathe a sigh of relief. Besides, we suit each other well. Everyone wins. Everyone lives happy ever after. Don't be ridiculous. My father would never... He may be more interested than you believe. Please give him this letter. Farewell for now. Dion waved goodbye to Lan Wu, and as he watched her leave, I asked him what the letter said. That's a polite summary of a few things I know, which included implicitly or explicitly a threat that Zihan would share his knowledge with Lan Wu if Lin Pei chose to decline the offer. I could feel that Zihan was barely suppressing an amused laugh, and he was beginning to remind me of Kong Wang. It seemed a little forced, but I felt the two gangs would likely come to an agreement before long. Let's look at that recruitment agency. Oh boy. It's just straight up Ruan. Why is that a thing? Goblin Slayer, yeah. Yeah, I love that. I really love that. That's great. Who are these no-names? Just random NPCs, I guess. But no. I want Goblin Slayer. Yes. Give me Goblin Slayer. Can I buy him again? Yes. I'll buy him 3 times. Just because I want to see it. Oh, that's too funny. Oh, that's great. That makes me laugh. Hey, Goblin Slayer, could you take care of, like, I don't know, like 4 of these guys? When did I get Dominique? I don't even know. Alright, Goblin Slayer, let's go. Read the 4th bounty notice Zehan had given me. Shinonome, boss of the Nekomata gang. It seems that Shinonome was holed up in a hideout for training port. Stage is slippery, but your opponent is unaffected, and their health increases over time. Are they all going to have, like, cat ears? Is that their gimmick?
Battle 1. Fight!
Go, Goblin Slayer! Go! Do you want me to hurt you? Come on, Goblin Slayer, you got this. The Goblin Slayer is going to be the fucking title of this one. I can already see it. I've got to remind myself, the Goblin Slayer. And the idea that he's not using Sophidia's class is also really hilarious, because that should be exactly what it is. Jesus. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. That one's totally a ninja. Look at that ninja. Read the second bounty notice Zeon had given me. Tame a woman who uses black magic to manipulate courses. Ah, got it. Seems she was lurking in the mountains to the west. Your soul gauge foils more quickly, but you cannot defeat an opponent unless soul charged. Goblin Slayer, let's go! And here's how we know it's an AI. Nope, that won't work. Gotta be soul charged. Critical edge won't work. Soul charge, man. Soul charge. There we go. Don't lose, Goblin Slayer. Good dodge. Good hit. Yeah, they're all cat people. I'm starting to wonder, A, can that person hear me? And B, is that really a human? I doubt it, but at the same time, it's just one of those things where I'm very curious.
Stands in your way.
A bandit, huh? Bandit left on nowhere, blocked my path, no choice but to fight. Opponent's low attacks. Okay, I don't care about theirs. I guess that is one way to get around like the harder missions too. It's like if you have enough mercenaries, you can just whittle down somebody until they're like done. I think they probably told me that in the beginning and I just completely forgot about it, but it's whatever. Didn't expect the third one, did you? No one ever does. Oh, I got another staff. And black medicinal powder. Nice. Ling Shang Su, Mountain Temple Fortress, famous for its martial arts training, was my next mission. I was climbing Zhenshang Zan to find it when a child's scream pierced the air. Combos do less damage. Wow. Okay. That's fine, I guess, because I can just do single strikes, but... Whew. Surrounded by mountains, Ling Shang Su Temple had a long history of martial arts traditions. However, the temple had fallen into disrepair, and no trace of its former glory was to be found. According to those living at the temple village nearby, a horrible disaster had befallen the temple a year earlier. As I made my way up the mountain path towards the ruins, I heard a shrill cries of children in the distance. Screams came from a young girl who was desperately wielding a staff in trembling hands, and a young boy, two of them, most likely brother and sister, were being chased by what appeared to be bandits. Bandit was about to grab one of the children's arm when I intervened. Who the hell are you? You look like you're getting self-killed or something. Yeah, it's all right, Doc. Got a problem with it? I don't think you got wicked fucking. Yeah, that's right. Try to translate that. I speak muddle mouth. I muddle my mouth. You're fine. the fucking Goblin Slayer. Bye-bye. If I can't do combos, a single strike will just knock you the fuck across the floor. I love how I love the sliding and the flipping in the air and all that animation when you get a good strike in. It's great. Goodbye. Goodbye. Ain't that always the truth? Somebody's got the big sword or whatever, and they're a bandit, and the second you stand up to them, you knock them on their ass. Am I the only one that has those things come up? Nah, it's fine. Whatever. After defeating the bandits, turn to find the children huddled together on the ground. Concerned as to what two children were doing alone in these ruins, I carefully asked them to explain themselves, making sure not to intimidate them in the process. We came to the nearby village to gather some wild veggies. Not many people know about this place, so we didn't think there'd be anyone around here. Our dad actually told us to stay away from Ling Shang Su Temple, but ow. Shh, she doesn't need to know that. It appeared as though the children haven't told any adults they were coming here. When I urged them to hurry back to their village, the young girl became somewhat defensive. The grown-ups are just trying to scare us by telling us we'd go crazy or something bad would happen if we came here. It's fine. Other people come here too, you know. The young girl told me about the graves nearby and how they regularly and fleshly laid flowers on them. Although other people had came to this area, this was no place for children. Their being attacked by bandits was proof of that. When I pointed this out, the two agreed to return to their village, reluctantly admitting they shouldn't have been out there to begin with. After sending the children off to the village at the foot of the mountain, I decided to search the graves they mentioned earlier. Not much time had passed before I found them. The burial site was peaceful. The graves themselves were arranged beautifully, adorned with exquisite flowers. Though it was a mystery as to who left the flowers, I was not going to find the answer here. Nope. Nope. You! Nekomata Gang. Read the bounty notice to give him Tasuke and Rin, a pair of vagabonds pretending to be husband and wife. Pretending? It seemed they had been last spotted during the road to the north. The stage is slippery, but only you are affected, and your opponent's movement speed is increased. I think we have a mercenary for this. Dominique, you're up. Just because I don't know why you're here. I don't know how I got him. Don't know why he's there. But we're going to use him.
Idiot.
Don't run off the edge, you idiot. He's thinking about it. Look how close he got. Not surprised, but that's fine. I hope I get my money back for that, even though I don't think I spent a dime for it. Bye-bye. We go together. It was a risky move, because if he'd blocked it, or I'd failed to get that last hit in, I would have been dead. Katsuragi Brothers.
Stands in your way.
Lizard Man. Level 15. Iron Hatchet. Didn't know who my opponent is, but it's a fight they were after. They were going to have to go get... Or they were going to get it. Bonus mission. Defeat an opponent with increased defense in the allotted time. Okay. Hopefully I can't fail this mission, but we'll see. Oh. Oh, I got a perfect because I recovered health. I forgot about that. Also, he was only level 15. There wasn't really much of a chance there. Now I know how to activate that, though. That is going to be interesting. That unblockable's really, really good. Katsuragi Brothers. K. Katsuragi and B. Katsuragi. Read the third bounty notice Xenon gave me. The Katsuragi Brothers. An elder, a dwarf, and the younger a giant. Seems like they had fled to ZU. Your opponents have greatly increased defense, but whenever you win a reversal edge, you become stronger. Goblin Slayer, I need you. There's a couple of furries, and they need to be killed. I don't know if there's ring outs or not, but holy shit.
It ends here.
Ow. 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 Goblin Slayer, no. Don't lose. Goblin Slayer, come on. Goblin Slayer, why? No! I guess because it wasn't a goblin. I want a refund, damn it. Like, if my mercenary dies, it's not really an effective mercenary, is it? Nice claws, idiot. Yeah, ring outs are disabled. It's the only explanation. When I returned to the shop after eliminating the Nakamata gang, I was greeted by a beaming Zehan. Splendidly done, Lilith. You took care of the affliction for me, didn't you? An official has just shown me gave me the good news. They said they have future work for me. My reputation in the city is growing. Even I can swagger through the streets with pride now. Oh, the official left this for me as a little extra bonus. Here, remember where you got it. I'm so glad to have someone like you around. Don't be a stranger. Thanks, Zehan. You ass. Notorious mercenary. Notorious. I've got a couple of super cities going on, don't I? Athens it is. When I arrived, I told them how poorly things had gone. I see. Well, you will not be pleased to know that our efforts have been similarly disappointing. However, certain facts have become clear. Firstly, the Black Demon is said to use a sword. Secondly, it operates only at night. Thirdly, after analyzing a few eyewitness reports, we can now say with certainty that the demon's actions are similar to those of an outsider. This indicates that it is no longer in control of itself. So, all this means... Dion paused. It is highly likely that if the organization found out, they would classify the demon as an outsider. If the Black Demon is indeed Grow, which it's not, we'll all need to prepare ourselves to accept that. Natalie and I are going to do what we can to keep the information quiet for now. Dion unraveled a map on the table. This may help somewhat. It shows every location where the Black Demon has been sighted. We have removed irrelevant sighting locations from this map. Based on skill level of the victims, the appearance of this weapon used by the assailant, and so on. However, the dearth of witnesses means that we cannot guarantee the validity of our information. Three of us shared our thoughts on what we looked over the map. Despite talking for hours, we could not reach any concrete conclusions on where or how to continue our search. The data was just too scarce. I've been wondering, what did Grow do before joining Oval? Natalie's question was sudden and unexpected. I believe Sir Grow has always been part of the organization. Not quite. It is true that he was raised by the organization from a young age, but if I remember correctly, he and Sir Curtis were from the same area. Well, in that case, I suppose Sir Grow came from somewhere in Scandinavia. So it is unclear how exactly he came to join Oval. Thinking back, Grow had spoken about missing his homeland, and let it slip that he endured fierce blizzards there. It would make sense if he was from somewhere in the north. We will continue our investigations. You do the same. Keep your wits about you. The information we have on the Black Demon suggests it's no ordinary outsider. And even if you find it, approach with caution and retreat at the first sign of danger. Remember, you are not alone. No, I'm pretty much alone. I nodded, then set out once again. Because I don't think you two idiots are going to do anything about it. I'm sorry to say, but Dion and Natalie haven't been helpful at all. In the least. And there's the whole continent of Africa just going on right there. And it's just like, yeah, that's it. That's cool. The information I obtained with Neon and Natalie, I was able to surmise approximately where Grow's homeland was. Up to that point, I'd just been on a wild goose chase. I'd learned some small things about the Black Demon, but had no true leads. At this time, however, I had an inkling I was heading in the right direction. Before me lay a sublimely beautiful sight, a rugged land of great glaciers and awe-inspiring vistas. Jesus Christ, I'm trying. The cold, however, was less pleasant. If I was careless, I'd freeze to death. I lit a fire and warmed myself by it as I waited for the sun to set. No moon shone in the sky that night. The soft snow seemed to absorb all sound, silencing the calls of beasts and bird. The crackle of my campfire seemed deafening. From afar, I heard footsteps crunching through the snow, the steady 1-2 rhythm indicating a human. I was unable to ascertain how far away they were, but it seemed like to be heading towards me. Not wanting to take any chances, I readied my weapon. Footsteps grew near and then stopped. The fire crackled, I called out, but received no reply. A piece of wood on the fire snapped with a loud crack. Gwoog! Bestial cry filled the air, and a shadowy assailant jumped out of the darkness. I was barely able to deflect a lightning-fast slash. In the glow of the fire, I could just make out a swordsman in black uniform of Oval Organization. His mad, blood-red eyes caught mine, and a chill ran up my spine. It was Grow. Twice, 3 times, our weapons clashed. It was clear I was prey and not the predator. Dion's words flashed through my mind. I kicked the logs in the fire into the air. Gwangor! A piece of burning wood struck Grow in the face, sending him reeling back. Quick as a flash, I turned and ran for my life. From behind me, I heard a terrifying howl echo through the chilly night air. As I had feared, the black demon was indeed Grow. However, it's not. He had completely lost himself to malfestation. His now unfettered strength was incredible. He was as strong as he was when he defeated Oswell, perhaps even stronger. It would be foolish to try and overpower him. I should seek the help of the Ogle organization. No, there is another I should find first. Zaslamel. He taught me how to become strong enough to bring down Oswell. He may know of a way to face Grow's might. Though I hated to leave Grow like this, I decided to search for Zaslamel. It was no small feat trying to track down the scythe-wielding sage, but somehow managed to locate him in Ostransburg. You, what do you want? I explained how I found Grow, but needed to know how to defeat him. That man was of great interest to me, despite his connection to the Awful Organization. You need not do anything for him. He has lost all control and rampages like a mad bull. Though he has incredible strength now, it will wane in time. And when the last drop drains from him, death will claim his soul. I told Zaslamel how I had promised to kill Grow should he turn. After a brief pause, Zaslamel spoke. The sword you used to kill Oswald may very well strike down your malfested friend, too. Can you still sense the sword? Closed my eyes and concentrated. It was faint, but the blade still called out to me. You may still be able to summon it. However, your task will not be easy. Then again, you already know that. This time, you may have to sacrifice a good portion of your remaining life to manifest the sword. And if you fail, well, you will very likely perish. So think hard before you act. I told him I would fight Grow whatever the cost. Those of limited lifetimes are often behave in strange way. Very well, do as you please. In a blink of an eye, Zaslamel disappeared. I suppose he was finished with me. For now. For now. Neither you nor your opponent take damage when soul charged, or while soul charged. Nice. Shrine of Eurydice ran into a young man and woman who apparently deep connection to the place. Okay. Alright. Let's go. And I know that sword set, so it's probably Sophidia. At the entrance of the shrine stood a man and a woman who greeted me as I arrived. Hello, have you come to worship here too? You revere the gods of old? Where are my manners? My name is Sophidia, and this is Rothion. Rothion? I gave them my name. Apparently, they both came here often and wanted to know who I was. I see. So this is not your first visit. That weapon, am I mistaken, or is that not? I showed Rothion the items Hephaestus had bestowed upon me. Nay, they closely resemble the arms enshrined here at this very temple. Oh, I did not mean to insinuate anything. I'm a swordsmith by trade. Those of us living in this area offer gifts of creation to Hephaestus, gods of the forge, in hopes of earning his favor. There may have been rumors lately that an offering we make here are disappearing, and I thought for a moment that perhaps Sophia gave the flustered Rothion a gentle smile. Perhaps we can clear up your doubts by crossing swords with this warrior? Forget my forwardness, Lilith, but would you do me the honor of a small duel? Okay, Sophia, I suppose I can try to beat your ass. And hopefully get soul charged, because that will be awesome. Especially if I don't lose health. Don't give her meter. Don't you dare give her meter. I'll come back with Goblin Slayer. You won't like it.
Battle 1. Fight!
Ooh, you cunt. All right. That'll work.
Battle 3. Fight!
That strike. It's so fast, too.
Battle. Fight.
You've got nerve. My resolve will never falter. Prepare to die. Fall. Eat shield. You've got nerve. Prepare to die.
And, oh, I did get it. Good.
Fall. Eat shield.
I knocked Sophia off balance, or so I thought. She crouched and unleashed a lightning-quick thrust. The move I moved to parry, but I saw that I was never going to make it in time. I prepared myself for the blow, but somehow my weapon moved faster than I thought possible. I managed to deflect the attack. I was surprised to see both her weapon and mine glowing at the same otherworldly light. I see that you too have been blessed with the god's favor. Sophia lowered her weapon And with the battle over, Rothion gave an almighty sigh. So that's the battle between two holy warriors looked like. And my word, what a spectacle it was. Your sword skills are phenomenal, Sophie. Thank you, Rothion. Lilith, I must apologize for pressing you to fight. Rothion and I are to be wed. We came here today with the intention of returning my battle gear to the shrine. For a moment, Sophia hung her head as if in shame. When she raised it again, a beautiful smile adorned her face. With one such as you fighting with the blessings of the gods, I can rest easy. Thank you so much for everything. Well, at least it explains why our weapons and armor sometimes disappear. The gods entrust them to others, too. May yours protect you well. Sophia and Rothion stepped side by side to the altar, returned their sacred items. I took my leave, hoping my heart that their future together would be bright. It isn't.
Your soul surges in your body.
Spoiler, it isn't a pleasant thing that happens later. Before I faced down Grow, I decided once again to pay my visit to Owl Organization's base. No intention of asking for help, but I thought I should explain my intentions. Sir Grow. Dion's eyes were filled with anguish. Black Demon's list of victims grows longer daily. It would soon be impossible to keep the rest of Oval in the dark. Eventually, we may have to speak to you, too, as part of our report on the Black Demon. That will be the point of no return. Even if it is true that his power will eventually wane and he'll die, Alpha will not stand idly by to watch it happen. Sir Grow's fate would be to die like an animal at the hands of his hunters, without honor and as an outsider. I cannot even bear the thought of it. Is there really no other way? I cannot concede defeat just yet. When I told Dion I wished to defeat Grow myself, he let out an enormous sigh. And so be it. It is in your hands now. I shall delay my report to the organization. As I went to leave the room, Dion called out to me. Lilith, I leave Sir Grow's fate in your hands. I told him I would fulfill my promise to Grow and made my exit. Level 69. Nice. He's level 60. Your opponent is permanently soul charged and your soul gauge never depletes. Fine. Wintry tundra spread before me as far as the eye could see. I had to fulfill my promise to Grow. The path ahead was clear and nothing could make me stray from it. Ooh, good chip damage. Yes. I returned to the snowy field where I encountered Grow. With my weapon ready, I scoured the area in hope of finding my opponent before he found me. Unfortunately, he was not so easy to track down. But perhaps Grow had sensed that I was looking for him. He found me before the sunset. Grrr. I could feel his madness, his bloodlust. There was nothing left but a noble man that I once knew. The time for words was over. I then proceeded to poke him with my stick over and over and over and over and over again. Poke, 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 poke.
Battle 1. Fight!
This one's gonna hurt.
That's my secret technique. Block cancel.
Battle 2. Fight!
You've got nerve.
Ah!
Battle 3. Fight.
This one gonna hurt. This one gonna hurt. This one gonna hurt. Yeah. Ha! Prepare to die. As if. You're nothing.
Battle 4. Fight.
Oh no. Ow. A lot of 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 ow. Ow.
Kill me.
That lower kick.
Final battle. Fight.
You've got nerve. Prepare to die. Take. Bow. Eat steel.
Oh. Okay then.
Forgive me.
You fought hard. I was prepared to die, but instead have incurred a great debt. My journey is not over. I must investigate the astral fissure said to still be open. I will find some way to use my power, other than just for eliminating my enemies, as you did. No doubt our paths will cross again. When that time comes, do not hesitate to let me know if I can help. So long. It has been a great pleasure.
I imagine this can end two ways with Gro, since he's the new one. Like, he can either be like a demon forever, or I kill him, or... Is that it? I mean, I'm okay with that. And again, that was a better final battle than the one that was supposed to be the final battle. That guy was an asshole. This one was just like, alright, just do the thing. Bum, bum, bum. Still, where's Nightmare? Where's Astaroth? Is that only evil? Like, is that evil only missions? Like, you have to be evil in order to get those missions? If so, that sucks. Studio Trigger was involved? That's curious. I mean, it makes sense. I'm just curious by it. Cup of Tea Studios, Inc. Yep, there's Wendy Lee. I have to look up Cup of Tea. Maybe they're hiring. Just kidding. They probably aren't. UK, France. Pierre-Adrien Winkelkotter. Deutschland. Iberica. What the hell's Iberica? Italy. Nordic. Franz Fagerlund. Peter Sunderland. Peter Adolfsson. Just Australia. Oh, man. India, QA. Look at all those QA testers that they didn't say was me. Taiwan, 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 Singapore, Taiwan, 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 Taiwan. A lot of Taiwan. Korea. Traditional Chinese. Marketing team, assemble! Jun Tayuchi, Momoka Suzuki. I don't even want to know how to pronounce some of these names. Holy shit. Did we end up in Russia? Yep, and CD Projekt Red. I don't know why CD Projekt Red is such a big name just because Witcher's involved, but like they have to throw in like, oh yeah, make sure it's huge. Make sure they knew we were involved. It's like, okay. Thanks. I'm actually surprised Bandai like brought them in. It makes sense, but I'm surprised. Again, these collabs are getting a lot increasingly larger in scale. And I'm thrilled about that.
Your soul surges in your body.
Story 81. You're enabled to sign contracts with the least mercenaries at Yangguang's recruitment agency. What does that mean? Elite contracts? Because honestly, I want to be a mercenary. Oh. Oh, I see. They just have God-style, like, leveled people. These level 90s. Holy shit. Okay, then. And these aren't built by anybody. They're just random people. Or random, creations from the company. Weird. Alright. So there is a post-game, it looks like, I guess. I just want to see what it is here. Unsung Hero. With the deed done, I return to the awful organization's base. I cannot thank you enough, Loth, for saving Sir Grow from that miserable existence. Personally, my feelings are mixed. However, that does not change the fact that your actions have saved a great many lives. Thank you. Your passionate responses caught me off guard. It was clear how much Grow meant to them and to Athel. Unsure as what else to say, I told them all I had done to keep my promise. I asked if Grow had gotten it in contact with them. Yes, once, at last, it seems he has decided not to return the... organization. Curious. It is highly likely that the rest of Athel knows he possesses outsider powers, thus his decision is understandable. We could only think of a way to keep it hidden. That would be far too dangerous. It is still my belief that Sir Grow will return to us one day. Yes, it will be glorious, like a noble king returning in triumph. Judging by Dion's words, though, Grow intend to stay away from the Athel organization. They would not simply leave him be. As Grow himself said, it was possible we would meet again. It occurred to me that everything he and I had done will remain one of history's forgotten secrets. In other words, oh yes, all of this happened before the events of the original Soul Calibur. What mystery? Be that as it may, at least I could say I had no regrets. And who knows? Perhaps the journeys and great deeds of us nameless warriors would be passed down as myth and legend and live on for the rest of time. For the first time in what seemed like forever, I thought to the future. Where I would beat more people with my stick. Achievo! Farewell to a bleak winter. Complete the main story of Libra's Soul with scales tipped towards... good. So, yeah. That's... Forest of Illusion. Just sort of trying to see what's going on in these places. Sins of the past. Fate the Hero King. Okay. All right. So basically, I want to recreate yeah, holy's good. I want to recreate Lilith, just so it's available out there. I figured I could, like, do something to bring her over, but I don't think I can. Which I'm not a fan of. And yeah, I did this adjustment to Lilith, so you'll have to forgive me. But yep, it happened. I think the pecs were at 0. I definitely have more muscle definition. Not that much. I think it was like a 2. Yeah, that makes sense. Gotta remember which face I had for her. I'll know it when I see it, I think. I gotta fix the hair, too. Nope, that's pigtails. Don't want pigtails. Where is she? That's princess. Don't want that. Nope, shit, I keep selecting the same thing. I see the braid and I'm like, yeah, that's it. No, it's not it. Ponytail wasn't it. That was it. I think I got the face. We're gonna go with it. Then eyebrows.
Okay, will you fight? Will you?
So, you want to fight?
Let's get this fight started.
You look nice and tough. So, you want to fight?
You look nice and tough.
Are you ready?
Care to dance?
You look nice and tough.
You look nice and... You look nice and tough. You look nice and tough. You look nice and tough.
Oh god. Yep, don't want anything else. Nope, not that. We're gonna find it, damn it. Let's take a look at it. Okay. Nah. We're gonna skip off that. No. Okay. No. Figured that wasn't gonna happen. Alright. I feel like that was it. Yeah, I think so. I don't think I had any pauldrons. Did I? Eh, you know what? That's fine. And again, it's not going to be perfect, because I'm sure I've done something wrong where it's not going to match completely. And I know for sure I'm not going to have, like, the right piece of equipment, but it's whatever. That's a little better. Nope, that's too much makeup. That was it. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, we're not gonna mess with the whites. No horns. $10.54.4. $10.64. $10.49.4. Here we go. For Gina. Okay. Gotta keep it simple, not too much fluff. Okay. Lilith is now shared. Added to my favorites. Good. Okay. So I think I'm going to call it there. Lilith is out there, so if you want to fight with Lilith, she is available. I don't know how long or how this works exactly, but I know she's out there in the ether, so if you want to use her, go right ahead. It's not going to be exact because I had to build her from scratch again, but it's pretty damn close. And again, somebody's going to go out there and be like, oh, this needs to be changed. And it's like, fine, whatever. I'll change it later. Or you can change her yourselves, you know? Do what you want. Make your own Lilith. Next time, we're going to start in story mode, which is Soul Chronicle. Which, let's go ahead and just go in here real quick. I don't know if it'll have an opening thing, but we'll take a look. Yeah, okay. So, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of story elements for just about everybody. I don't know how this is going to pertain. And then there's the arcade mode. So, I guess this is what the hidden tomes were for in the main game. That's like, alright, you can choose good or evil, and then you beat it on one, and you beat it on the other. But, let's just watch the opening. Let's watch the prologue. Let's see what happens here. Soul Edge. Its very story reaches far back in the depths of history at the 16th century. The legend tried to rear its ugly head again. I think this is the same as the opening cutscene, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure it might be.
Transcending history and the world, a tale of souls and swords eternally retold. Soul Edge, a legendary sword and devourer of souls. Buried in the darkest reaches of history, it was brought back to light in the 16th century. The notorious pirate Cervantes claimed the sword as his own, setting everything into motion. Soul Edge adapted itself to its new owner by splitting into two.
Alright, let's just skip this. I already know. We can skip this. I already know. Yeah, it's the same as the opening. When the evil seed emanated from the cursed blade one fateful day in Spain, it released a white light that burst forth, affecting the lands far and wide, even as far away as Ling Shang Su. Chronicle of Souls 2. Restrictions, no soul charges. Interesting. Do I have starting points for everybody? I don't seem to have one for Siegfried. Or Cervantes. I love how short some of these are and how long others are, too. The Conduit met Ed Matcher and visited the cave of his master swordsman. An old warrior suggested a sparring match with his young people Kulik. Interesting. No soul charges or critical edges. Makes sense. Followed the Valentines. Here's Astaroth. And I love how some of these stories just end before others even start. It's pretty great. And Talum's is so late. Oh my god. Like, she is way, way, way in the back end here. Holy shit. Okay. So we'll see what that's all about next time. For now, thanks for watching. This has been Reaper 102388. I know this is a short one, but we'll get back into the thing, and eventually we'll get to arcade. So arcade is basically we're just going to go through every character and push it out. And that's basically what I'm looking forward to. So I will see everybody next time. I appreciate your viewership. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.